Well, welcome back. Now, they are in your neighborhood and ideally should serve your travel purposes. But how safe are our metro MRTS stations? Now, especially during non-peak hours and at night time. Panchami Warrior goes station hopping to give you this reality check. Most of us prefer to travel by the MRTS. It is fast and there is no traffic jam during peak time. But many women give MRTS the thumbs down to entering even the station, especially the lonely afternoon and night hours.
Yeah, I normally don't prefer using the stations after 8 o'clock because it's very deserted, so I often opt the other modes of transportation.
People say the MRTS stations are filthy, never maintained and home to drunks, beggars and stray dogs. And during park outs, being in any of these stations could actually be asking for trouble since you hardly see any police presence in all of these long stretches.
It is 8 o'clock and I'm in Taramani station in Chennai. As you can see behind me, it is dark, deserted and dingy here. No woman would want to be here after the sun is down. In a city like Chennai that does not sleep by 8 o'clock and there are hundreds of thousands of women returning home from work after the sun is down, it is clearly not enough to provide modern means of transport without the infrastructure or the personnel to support it. With camera person Madan, this is Panchami for NDTV Hindu.
Well, now tripartite talks on the contentious issue of the operation of dyeing units in Tirupur, the resultant environmental cost and the order for closure by Madras High Court today failed to take any decisive turns. The talks were held between the government dyeing units representatives and farmers representatives held in the presence of Chief Secretary Dabendra Sarangi and Industries Minister C. Shanmugavel. With no amicable solution so far, the talks are expected to continue again on Monday. Well, some national stories now. MV Suez, the Egyptian-owned merchant vessel released by Somalian pirates, will reach Oman tomorrow. 6 Indian merchant seamen are on board and were in the captivity of pirates for 10 months before they were released. Now, the ship is 140 nautical miles away from Salalah and is not expected to reach Oman before sunrise tomorrow. The ship has damaged one of its boilers and its engines. 9 Pakistani Navy commandos are on board since yesterday. The ship received protection from Pakistani warship PNS Babar, which will accompany it to Oman. The ship with its crew was released by Somalian pirates on Tuesday after spending 10 months in captivity. This was largely due to the efforts of Pakistani activist Ansar Barni. Well, in more national updates now, Delhi police today justified in the Supreme Court its midnight crackdown on yoga guru Baba Ramdev and his supporters protesting against corruption and black money at the Ramleela grounds on Delhi. Now, they said that permission had been given only to hold a yoga camp. Sources have told NDTV that in the affidavit, police have said, and I quote, that there was no lathi charge on Ramdev's followers and neither was there any order from the top. In fact, Ramdev's followers, they said, had provoked the police, throwing stones and flower pots at the police. Now, sources are also telling us that the affidavit says that Ramdev was on the microphone instigating his followers. And now, actor Imran Khan has hit out at the Maharashtra government's decision to raise a minimum drinking age to 25. In a press conference in Mumbai today, he spoke out about his new campaign and how the 25-year minimum age for drinking speaks of the government's short-sightedness.
अगर आप एक adult हैं, अगर government का ये मानना है कि you are capable of getting married, of electing your government, of choosing who will lead our country, you are capable of joining the military, defending our country, and giving your life to protect your country, you still feel that this person is not capable of taking a responsible decision. This to me reeks of a very short-sighted approach.
And well, up on the other side, these stars can serve up aces not only just on the court but also on the red carpet. We'll tell you more about them on the other side.